You know what's funny about the music player in this game? I only just realized is that you can just play tracks from the menu. You don't actually have to go in and talk to the jukebox NPC that's in every city. Like, those jukebox NPCs are just there for flavor, apparently, just so that way they're like, you know, is some canonical person to be playing music, I guess, but you don't even have to go visit them. You can pay them no patronage and just like play your MP3 player from the Sage Select screen. Essentially, it's whack. It is a bop though. I'm glad we do get access to these fresh bops at any moment. We don't have to backtrack to cities. It's pretty cool. Welcome Scorebar. Unfortunately, you know, it's like we're gonna be busting bots, which is cool, but unfortunately it's not going to be to these sick jams, because we already had these sick jams last time. We already had these sick jams for the airship level, so, you know, we'll have different cool jams to get used to. But, you know, with that, welcome everyone. Welcome to another edition of Crash Streams, kind of sleepy again, because he had his whole de-yellow the pillow saga. Say that again. He had his whole de-yellow his pillow saga while washing it yesterday, and you know, it was great. Well, it wasn't actually great. It barely fucking worked. But then after drying the main pillow extensively for like over 10 hours in the dryer, it still was not dry last night. So I had to sleep on a different pillow. I know, woe is me, the worst problem in the world. But, like, it did lead into me maybe not having the most comfortable position last night. So I've been a little sleepy the whole day, because it's like, it's too late to nap and what have you, so, you know, just kind of made the most out of a very random day off I did not expect to have because of, you know, work closing again for some reason today. I am going in tomorrow, though, so no more of this, oh my god, there's a foot of snow outside, we gotta shut everything down kind of shenanigans. I do actually have to keep on a regular pace tonight. But, you know, it's all good. Just some more typical crashes kind of tired kind of stuff. Nothing you're all not used to by this point. But yeah, I think today's plan is that, let's see, we have basically two things, well, not two things to wrap up per se, but I would like to actually this time do some more of the BattleBot stuff early, rather than just cram it all at the end, and, you know, like I did with Lilac to get my true ending. So I think I'm going to do some of that today with Carol before we start off, or before we get back to the story missions. And then, once we actually get as many of the time capsules as we can, then we'll go on and switch off to the story mission when we go and fight Brevin's remaining army. Oh yeah, and the last little tidbit before I get... Well, hold on. I need to switch to slightly quieter music. I'm starting to lose my mind here listening to this. One other thing that I was trying to say yesterday, but I totally forgot about it after trying to introduce myself. I am trying to now... I'm messing with my mic settings again, because I have noticed that I do maybe start to vocally strain myself after a couple hours streaming, and I think that a lot of that is just due to me projecting my voice a little bit too much to, you know, be loud in the mic. But then I also had, like, the gain down previously, so it kind of, like, was, like, just two forces counteracting each other, so, like, what if, and bear with me on this idea, what if I just spoke a little more softly and actually got that deeper register I'm looking for, and also didn't decrease my gain so much in OBS? Maybe you might actually all be able to hear me. It's crazy how that works sometimes. But all that's to say, if the microphone bounce is a little off, if it kind of peaks a little bit more than it's used to, please feel free to tell me that, you know, it's hurting your ears a little bit. Because, you know, I can see the occasional dip into the red, really high volume in OBS here. But overall, it seems to be alright and well balanced. But yeah, you know, hopefully everyone's doing good today. As mentioned, I kind of just have... Oops. Uh-oh. need to lock in to actually be able to do this properly. But, you know, I didn't have terribly crazy of a day. I had just, you know, another unexpected day off. So, you know, I spent most of my day kind of just chilling. Not really a whole heck of a lot to report on. I could talk about maybe the slightly eventful things I did once I'm no longer trying to focus on not beefing it to this challenge. But thankfully it is a pretty, you know, a repetitious map, so I should be able to get it. There we go. Not bad at all.
My stones! We have a new record!
Look at that, my first S rank, all because I did a fairly simple challenge with some of the difficulty settings applied. Ain't that funny? But yeah, so I don't know. Today I mostly spent some time on I spent time on Blender again today because I just had an unexpected, you know. Yeah, I spent time in Blender again today. And admittedly, this is kind of a makeup session for last week because, you know, I know that I said I would do Blender every Wednesday night, and I still plan to do that, but I just, you know, I kind of took a little bit of a mulligan last week. It just kind of said, you know, actually, I don't feel like doing Blender last Wednesday. I wanted to just, you know, drink a little bit and hang out with my friends because I hadn't done it in a little bit, especially given the whole I was sick for several weeks kind of thing. But I made up for it today. I actually went and I opened Blender, and I think I did stuff for like a good solid like 4 hours or so today. I largely spent time working on what did I spend time working on? I spent time working on the weight painting of the model again. Started off with the shoes because the shoes I just finished weight painting one of the shoes last time, getting it exactly the way I wanted it to be. I'm not gonna get the time bonus. Oh well. Yeah, so I spent time getting one of the shoes the way I wanted it to be, but I needed to still fix the other shoe so that way it would also be what I wanted it to be. And I had to, you know, learn some new Blendery stuff that I hadn't learned before. Mostly along the lines of like, oh, you need to, if you wanna, the best way to transfer the weight painting of one object to a symmetrical object is to take the vertex group that you have weight painted properly, and then make sure that there's another vertex group that has like a left-right naming convention that Blender can recognize and apply symmetry to. And then from there, you basically brush over your entire already painted object with a brush that is adding 0. A brush that is adding 0 to the weights. Oh, this is annoying. Adding 0 to the weights and just putting on a symmetry paint option on, basically. So that way it doesn't change the weight that you're actually of the thing you already finished properly, but it is going to make the or transfer the same value over to the other object that you wanted to have painted. Little tip for anybody who works with Blender around here. I don't think there's all that many of you, but I don't know. Interesting story for me, at least. Got to learn something new. The other thing I ended up spending a good bit of time on was trying to make the oh, this sucks. I spent time making trying to repaint the same repaint the vertices on the shoulders, because I had noticed previously in Vroid that like the shirt was clipping through the jacket a little bit when I moved my shoulders up and down, and like maybe not that, but like when I'm trying to move my arms like high up above my head kind of thing, it overrode it. or the shirt started clipping through. And you know, you don't want that to happen. It doesn't look very good. So I tried working on that, but overall, I was I didn't have enough time to actually finish the weight painting I wanted to do before starting stream today. I got fairly close, but I'd kind of gotten into a thing where I had just made the problems worse rather than making anything better. This is already a bad start. Let's restart this one. I had eliminated the clipping on the top part, but then I had introduced clipping on the bottom part, so it wasn't my best work. But I kind of know what I painted wrong, and I think that I can correct things to make it better, so, you know. Rome wasn't built in a day, but I sure wish Crash was. Oh well, still, pretty good learning process. I still really don't get how these vines work. I understand they're kind of like a enter with high momentum, you can go upwards and then leave with high momentum, but I don't know, they just don't feel right. They don't feel like they work super well. I just missed the time bonus by seconds again, damn. Oh well, it's not like these ranks matter. Still, that is the third time in a row it's been like, ah yeah, you're off by like 3 seconds, dude, you don't get your time bonus. Rip again, dumbass. And I just got water in my arm pad, great. Okay, well, it's gonna be a bit damp, that's not bad. Alright, yeah, these challenges are thankfully as simple as I remember, though when that damn clown comes, that's gonna be a problem. Alright, and this is also a good warm-up for me too doing these challenges again, because I mean, you know, I didn't entirely forget, but it has been 2 weeks since I've played Carol. I don't exactly remember everything about her moveset. I need some time to remember everything. Alright, he's gonna do another lance attack again, right? I do remember that the aerial disc was like, you know, the really powerful shit, so I want to be using that. Alright, there's one. I don't think I'm gonna get him in 6 seconds, but do my best. Alright, yep, didn't make it again by just a few seconds. Oh well. Oh, that's funny, I never noticed that thing salutes you as it dies. Shark Tooth Necklace. A classic. You know, thinking about it, it's kind of interesting that each time capsule is a diary, but is also just, like, represented with, just some kind of artifact. I mean, they're all vaguely sea-related, whether it's buried treasure, or shells, or shark teeth. I guess the only one that wasn't quite sea-related was the inkwell bottle, but, you know, it does obviously relate to the fact that it's like, well, yeah, the water dragons were kind of this whole civilization thing. They did write, so... And, I mean, I guess these are supposed to be writings, so if anything, that makes the most sense. Okay, well, not making great time so far. And taking great damage, too. I get the feeling I'm gonna die real quick, because I was not good at maintaining health with Lilac on this boss. I don't think I'm also gonna be good at maintaining health with Carol. Carol gets in the face of enemies way too much for me to have a self-preservation instinct. Yeah, this is a death already. Something funny with the with apparently the clown's pies here. I was looking through some of Freedom Planet sprites over the last week for, I think I was making the thumbnail, or I don't know, I was doing something with for some reason I needed to actually look at Lilac and Carol sprites. And apparently there are a bunch of unused sprites of them in kind of the characters in like a more yellowish colored version of the cream of those paws. I think it's basically just a remnant of, like, they probably intended for that to be a separate sprite at first, but then they decided, okay, just like put it the top of the pie being a separate sprite from the bottom of it, but then they just figured it's like, okay, well, you can just make it all one big sprite with them in it and it'll be fine. Alright, well, that wasted some health that I could have actually made good use out of, but oh well. That's perfect. Okay, stand here in the center for a little bit. Yeah, get rid of that fucking cannon. Oh, and sends me down into the drink. Fucker, I was in such a good position down there. Or up here. No, get back up. Damn it, Carol. Why don't you just stay up here in the middle? Oh, come on. This would be such a horrible time to choke. Oh, okay, it died on its own. Cool. I'll take credit for that. I'll take it.
We have a new record.
And we get a seashell for our efforts. Well, this took, I think this took fewer tries than it did with Lilac, thankfully. I guess just being able to win the damage race if you're not playing very elegantly is very important. Alright, and then, okay, now we're going to look like a little undersea teddy bear or something. A little sea bear plushie. I hear that if you draw a ring around yourself, the sea bear plushie can't attack you. Ow. Very cool. Thank you, video game. Don't you want me to go forward? There we go. Alright, I'm not reacting quick enough. There we go. No, hold on. Don't go back up there, Carol. There we go. You know, I wonder, maybe I should just turn up the, I know there's the setting in the game of, like, how sensitive do you want the, like, zoom out camera to be. Oh, right, what was it? To, get back on the damn bike. Forgot. Not the best time to learn. It would have been good to remember that before being here. This warp, motorcycle. There we go. It was the dodge button. Alright, decent. I think that's the last of the time capsules. I know there's one more challenge, but I don't think I need to do it. Or maybe I miscounted. But we got a cute little Glup Shido, and it makes me happy. Alright, that's all the arena battles. Don't need any more stuff from here, right? Challenge is locked after filling more stages. Alright, turn out of here. Boss battles are just for money. Don't really need much of. Could I please go back and select something else from the menu? Okay, different button. And home runs. Okay, not, not that relevant. Alright, and you know, before I forget, let me get rid of this time limit one, because I don't think this one's very helpful to me. Life things are transformed into crystals, making it harder to heal damage. Okay. I mean, that's the only one that doesn't, like, absolutely screw me over during a stage. So, and with the no revivals on, I don't want to push things too hard. So, I don't know, I'll keep the time limit on until I find another challenge trinket. Guys, I mean, I know the S ranks don't matter, but I'm taunted by them. I need to get them. I have a problem with games that rank you on doing things, even though I don't like being ranked. Once you give me the option to be ranked for what I do, I'm going to be, you know, obsessed with it.
Shuigong has become a close ally. It would be our honor to assist them in their time of need.
Alrighty then. Well, 8 minutes on the timer, but if I keep fucking around with shit like this, I'm probably not gonna get through it. Alright! Get hit by the one guy and one projectile on screen. Good job, Crash. I knew I had it in me. I forgot how pretty this level was, how very Angel Island it was. I like that. At least I think it's Angel Island. It's been a long time since I played or watched some of the old Sonics. Yeah, there's so many different islands that, or names to the islands that Knuckles ends up inhabiting and defending all the damn time. It's hard to keep track of which one he's actually on in a given game. Or, no, I'm probably just talking out of my ass there. I'm probably just being like, I can't remember which islands are in which game, so I'm just gonna blame the developers for it. Oh yeah, right, I did say I was thinking about screen settings, filter, internal scale. No, that's like actual Actually, no, wait, there we go. Auto zoom. Let's put auto zoom up to high. I kind of actually like having a lot more. That's cute. I like actually having a lot more, yeah, give me that high FOV. Oh, this is much better. Now we don't get as good a view of the very cute sprites of Lilac or Carol now, but for gameplay purposes, is exactly what a Sonic-like game should be. Something with high speed should actually be zoomed out this far. Freedom Planet, once again, fixing the things that I don't love about the original Sonic games. Oh, let's go over here. Duh. Alright, go over here. Alright, well, thought I could have got through that. Carol, go up. There we go. Alright, get me that box. Okay, this was the section that I was kind of wandering about in for a very long time last time. Let's see if I can actually remember how to get out of here a little bit faster. Did find the bonus area again. Oh, and that's how you get out too. Perfect. Swim. Oh shit, we're already at the boss? I'd actually be making very good time. I might actually get the time stone thing after all. What? I'm behind the waterfall! What do you mean it hit me? We're on a different plane of existence. Sweet. Wow, that was really good time, actually. I mean, it helps I didn't bother doing a lot of the exploration and looking for little trinkets and such, but still. Alright, back to Shuigong. Where Prince Dale is really serving cunt at this time of year. Ah, yes, and this random person being like, ah, you are an amazing Perusian girl. You're so cute. I love you. You just got off the ship. Not creepy at all. And a guy who's already being like, my idol over at the Battlesphere must smell nice. I forgot how many people are just weird here in Shuigong. It's a high density of it. Alright, was there like any good shopping around here? I think there was at least one shop that I should probably go visit. I think it was this lady? Yeah, it was. Alright, cheaper stocks, number of crystals for a stock. No thanks, I don't think extra lives are that important. Better shields, attacks doing lingering damage to enemies. Oh, yeah, that was the, lingering metal damage. Right, this used to be, this was water for Lilac. It was very good. I like that badge a lot. I'll at least buy it in case I need it, though I think currently I'm gonna keep trying to rock with the Yeah, keep trying to rock with the challenge badges. Pedal armor would probably be pretty good with Carol, all things considered, given how close she gets to the fray. I might go and invest in that. I can find whoever here actually trades gems for gold pieces. Is it you? Unusually colored shards for trading? Why, maybe I do. Oh, you're the you're the music seller here. Sure, I'll peruse your wares just to humor you. Seems like you could use some help. Hi, Dale. We're both green. That's very cool. We could share a similar 8-bit sprite.
The sun hasn't even set yet. Seems like these infernal devices are useful after all. So, he sent you, did he? Very well. We need you to track down a thief. A large portion of our weapons and steel reserves have mysteriously vanished. And no, I am not imagining things.
How much you wanna bet it's Spade?
My brother wouldn't steal from me. I'd bust him up good.
Eh, they can get away easily.
We believe the supplies were taken north, but I don't want to send my soldiers out there until we know who or what we're dealing with.
That all you got? Fine, alright, whatever. Maybe the thief has a robot I can blow up.
Oh, Carol, don't complain. You just want the money anyways. It'll be a good deal. Yeah, I haven't really talked to King Dale all that much before. I'd like to actually hear some of his flavor text. Happened to catch a broadcast of your performance in the Battlesphere. Most entertaining. I also did all the challenges afterwards. To engage in such revelry as but a simple commoner combatant. Hey, I seem to recall my brother participating at one point. His illustrious career as a con artist and thief has his excitements. Also, Spade makes her a poignant stage name. I feel like Mayor Zhao would let you go in and do some killing of robots out there, my man. It would be great publicity for him. You could frame it as a diplomatic visit, even. Engaging with the local customs. Give General Gong my regards. Tell him there will be freshly steamed bows waiting for him should he decide to pay us a visit. Ooh, fresh bows. Anyways, we love fast travel. Oh, it even works in reverse too. Huh. I guess I just never bothered with it before because they smartly designed it so that way it's facing the opposite direction. You wouldn't just wander into that on your own.
Big guy, what brings you all the way out here?
Magister sent me. Well, my nose anyway. Thought you could use a bloodhound on your team.
Detective Miller is on the case too.
Or two.
First rule of detectiving is to never let your mark know you're there. Ain't that right, partner?
I'm not your partner, Pop.
Hello? Focus.
Yeah, come on, attention on me. I'm main character.
So, what's the sit rep?
Dale wants us to go north. That's pretty much it.
Fine. Let's get this over with.
Also, huh. Why forklift go up? There is not exactly much here to use that for. It's funny that it's there. There's nothing here in the ceiling worth attacking. Alright, let me see. Can I not find whoever exchanges crystals for gold around here? I know it's not one of the DuckTales gang. Trust me, wouldn't like your plaque when you're angry. Plaque smash. I don't remember hearing that Hulk man over there. Magnificent Battlesphere, and thank you. Sure is Battlesphere's performance that convinced the Magister to recruit him. Oh, you were talking about the other guy? Captain Kalaw, the fraud. I mean, well, we don't quite know that, but... Alright, maybe, is it you? Gong's friends, I see him make it in the world. Okay, no, these people are not the ones that, will exchange stuff for me. I guess maybe only in the other cities, or that I'm just missing them pretty badly. Guard trial stuff. No, I'm familiar with how to guard. Thank you. I don't think it's going to be very much different compared to Lilac's introduction to guarding. Guarding is guarding, and it does not change from character to character. Yeah, Wario Land snowball moment. Let's go. Man, that is a game I should play on my own, even if I'm not planning on streaming it anytime soon. I should just play Wario Land 4 again for myself. That'd be a good time. I've been currently wondering, or a little bit bored, just as far as like games to play that are not marathon length, but I could just have fun with on my own off stream. Because, you know, I usually just end up replaying a lot of Mega Man or something like that. And, you know, that's all well and good. I still love me replaying Mega Man, but yeah, you gotta add something in there for a little bit of variety. And, you know, honestly, revisiting some childhood Wario Land 4 would probably be pretty good. Be an appropriate time, too, given that I'm sure Ilva will get to Wario Land 4 sooner than later. I can go and be refreshed when I go and watch his playthrough. They're right behind me, aren't they?
Robot alien.
Whatever. I'll just give them a one-way ticket home, courtesy of the 100-hook punch. Let's make like math tutors and divide their numbers. I'll see you on the other side.
That is... Alright, I'll appreciate Ascal for trying a different kind of analogy, but really? Make like math tutors? That's not a very intimidating one-liner. That's a pretty bad one-liner, I'm not gonna lie. I don't remember hearing that in the with Lilac's dialogue. Maybe he just wasn't interested in giving Lilac any respect. Would have made sense for this character arc. Didn't want to banter with her. Oh, wait, hold on. I just hugged the wall here. It looks like I'll do a cool drop rather than a lame drop down. Actually, Carol does not have to wait for such trivial things as step platforms. I do have to struggle to fight these guys, though. They're still as annoying as they ever were. Oh, hello, Syntax. Already?
Please state your identity.
Totally not an intruder.
I'm sorry.
That works.
I do not understand. Totally not an intruder. Did you
That's not quite my voice.
intruder?
Well, it was worth a shot. Bring on the punching bags.
Enemies detected. Executing slaughter sequence with
Alright, and now to fight the everlasting temptation to just absolutely beat on Syntax and not try dodging whatsoever. But it's so tempting when I have this really cool jump disc that hits multiple times and can basically get me over to Syntax wherever, whenever. Yeah, this one maybe is completely just a bad idea to just go whole hog into. There's just projectiles right there. Right in her face. And perfect, you're against a wall, too. It's a great place for me to beat up on you, Syntax. Nice.
No match for this kung fu kitty.
Yeah, I am loving playing as Carol. Is great. Thanks, Ascal. You helped me for in a cutscene. You're so useful as a partner.
Oh, this bites. I hate being the damsel in distress.
Me too.
At this rate, Mila will show up to pull my hiney out of the fire.
The pup's keeping watch outside. I'm here to help you search the place. Or punch things, probably.
Have you found the thief?
Nah, but I did kind of sort of run into a bunch of those alien robots that almost took over the world a few years back.
So I could be more important.
Griffin's back? This is no time for one of your practical jokes, Wildcat.
I'm serious.
She wouldn't joke about something like this. I believe her. Still, could he really be behind all this?
That remains to be seen. Investigate the situation and find out who is controlling them. In the meantime, I will assemble a strike force if necessary.
Oh yeah, this track, this good track. I have to actually, I keep forgetting. I actually have to listen to the Freedom Planet 2 OST independently of the game. I should do that tomorrow, because I will be bored at work and will need something to listen to. Alright, I have no confidence I'm going in the right direction at the moment, but screw it. Game's leading me this way. Alright, sweet. It was just leftward progression. Unusual. No, I have a jump disc. Excuse me, game. I would actually like to go up here. Gotta make the most use of it after all. Okay, that probably opened up a gate down here. Yep. So, let's see. What else? I also, noticed this weekend, or today, I was watching a Pink Kitty Rose stream today, and she apparently streamed, she streamed Banjo-Kazooie, which she did because apparently there was a, recent, recompilation, done for, the game on PC. You can actually find, a 60 FPS port with mod support of Banjo-Kazooie now on for your PC, which that actually might be the thing that not only just being a very timely reminder, but also just a good motivation for me to actually go and finally play Banjo-Kazooie. I always liked Banjo-Kazooie conceptually. I never ended up playing it myself, but like just watching, classic Let's Players do Banjo-Kazooie, I'm like, hey, actually, that looks pretty fun. The writing is good. Gruntilda is easily one of my favorite characters. I mean, hell, I've done impressions of her on stream from time to time. So now that there is a recompilation out there with really nice quality of life features, I might actually go ahead and do that at some point. I don't know if I'm necessarily gonna wait for doing it on stream. It would be nice to, but we obviously already have projects going on stream. If I say I was almost done with Freedom Planet, then that would probably be something I would go ahead and do. But maybe that'll be another thing I could fill in some time with. And then, I'd also love to actually give Banjo-Tooie a shot as well, because I know everybody has the mixed feelings about Banjo-Tooie being just too much and too mega of a game to be palatable, which, I don't know. Possible, valid criticism, but I'm, as I've discussed with others in voice chat, I tend to be a big fan of long games that are broken up into small segments. So something like Banjo-Tooie might really be right up my alley. Plus, I don't know, I just kind of like the overall, interconnected world design of Banjo-Tooie more. It just kind of helps feel like a more interesting place as a result. So, I don't know. All things to test out now that I have motivation to go play Banjo-Kazooie now. God, Carol is so good at not having to actually engage with the enemy whatsoever. how's that guard with a gun ever supposed to get to me? You might as well just go home right now. Thanks, Ascal. Convenient. Wait, hold on. That's not just a crystal. That's a shield crystal. Give me that. Strategic. Mash the hell out of that button, Crash. Oh yeah, and then there was the syntax spider. Kind of forgot about the syntax spider. Or at the very least, I forgot that it was actually in the levels somehow. For some reason, I thought it was just a BattleBot bot for some reason. Okay, well, missed that pretty badly. Alright, Carol's not doing so hot when I have rounded walls to go and deal with. Or at least I'm not doing so hot with it. Okay, I see some of the difficulty is that, that Carol can't exactly throw her jump disc straight through syntax in that form. Come on, me. There we go. And that syntax already finished off. Wow. Burning through these levels. Not even an hour through the stream yet.
No match for this kung fu kitty.
It turns out giving Carol a 25% damage bonus is absolutely deadly.
Come on! I don't have all day!
No! Shut up! That was Mila.
Fine! Then by the will of Lord Brevin, I sentence you to death!
Carol!
Hand over that...
Oh, come on. Mila totally would have been able to protect herself. She's got the whole little reflective thing going on.
No.
He just likes to use guns.
Oh, wait a sec. Does that mean that Brevin?
That's right! Tremble in fear. Once Lord Brevin returns, it will all be nothing but a pitiful smear on the shattered remnants of this wretched planet!
Oh.
Damn, angry.
So he's not actually here? Yeah, almost had me worried there for a second.
Fortunately for you, you've caught me in a charitable mood. So here's the deal. You give me the robot, and I won't blast you.
Hey, that was the same deal you offered before.
Stratosphere.
That's a pretty bad deal.
Take my chances.
Yeah! Fine! Then die!
Alright, I forgot exactly what Serpentine does in this game, so I need to actually, pay a little bit of attention. I don't think I actually appreciated this last time when I was playing as Lilac, but it is actually kind of nice having Serpentine on a, non-flat plane. You actually, his bullets actually do, you know, angle a little bit from, the hills. It's just a nice little touch to make the battle a bit more interesting than the, first game.
I surrender!
Haha, no rocket for you.
You surprise attack!
Yoink. Ooh, like, but, well, okay, it wasn't actually a perfect dodge. I just realized how much shield I lost doing that. But it looked cool. Yeah, these bounce shots really ain't doing much, fam. I mean, okay, that hurt, but that's because I'm like, you know, I'm just humoring him a little bit here. Like a lot of bit here. I have to make it close so that way, you know, Serpentine doesn't feel so bad. He's gonna, you know, join us later, so. It was a tactical throw for the content. Serpentine's blasting off again! Really, this time, for the second, well, second time this game, third time ever.
A relief, to say the least.
I'm just glad to hear that Brevin's not back. I came running as soon as I heard.
And you still didn't get here fast enough.
Father. Wait, that robot thing is his dad?
His father, the previous king, was murdered by the intergalactic warlord Brevin. We chased Brevin off our world, but not before he left his mark on us.
Oh, yeah. Heard the stories. Sounded made up. Didn't even think they could be true.
It didn't even happen. It happened like 3 years ago.
Wasn't strong enough.
Why did everybody
Well,
forget about this
you weren't.
big event?
That was harsh, scary lady.
There was nothing you could have done differently. But look at you now. You are the king of Shuigong. Your people look to you for guidance and leadership. You've only grown stronger since that day, Your Majesty. And you do your father's memory proud.
My people and I will take over from here. If the monster has truly returned, you will be the first to know.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
No. Thank you.
Oh, I'm just realizing Dale and Nira are actually probably like the same species. They're both, their body types are both very similar. They're probably both like some kind of, well, I still don't quite know what the hell they are, but they are definitely the same. Maybe some form of small bear, panda-like. Raccoons, maybe? I don't know. Good, he's moved on. We don't have to worry about Serpentine. We don't have to worry about Serpentine anymore, and he will certainly never come back. Hey, wait, who the fuck are you? Get back here. You weren't here last time. From feared general in Brevin's army to literal trash man living in the garbage, we discuss the infamy and subsequent fall of Serpentine tonight on Tri-Kingdom News. I'm Maria Note. Maria Note. Pronounced that very wrong. Well, so we go on.
This is Maria Note reporting live. We
Oh,
interrupt this
good thing I
program
just
to bring
talked to
you
her.
a
Now I know who the hell she
special
is.
Mayor Zhao has been kidnapped. He is currently being held hostage somewhere in the Globe Opera. Eyewitnesses say he was taken by mechanical creatures that emerged from Shangmu's River Delta.
What the? Guys, come quick!
We've just received word that the military has been deployed to maintain order.
We have to go rescue Mayor Zhao
And
again.
to stay in their homes.
We're getting a call. On screen.
Hello, friends! Funny story. Well, not so much funny as completely horrifying! But you see... Okay, so long story short, they're gonna kill me if you don't give them what they want, so please, just do what they say and get me out of here! Magister, how I've longed to see that look in your eyes.
Now we return to the central core conflict of the story again.
What trickery is this?
No trickery at all, Magister. Such deception would be the purview of your grandfather, not I.
You speak nonsense.
Truly? Then why not tell your students what's really going on? Poor hatchling. I'd laugh if it weren't such sad irony.
I don't know who you are, but I'm going to make sure you don't hurt anyone else. This land is protected.
Hatchling, have you ever wondered what happened to all of the water dragons?
Enough.
Have you heard the story of Darth Murgo the Wise?
For you to answer for all that you've done. But for the time being, I have more pressing concerns. This is Bakunawa. Magnificent, is she not?
It's the most 3D thing you'll see today.
Vital component. The drone you call Tengu. The one that's in the room with you right now.
Oh, gee, what other drone is here in the...
Bring
Anyways.
it to the Globe Opera. You'd better hurry, though. Red pandas are very much my favorite snack. See you soon.
Please eat, Mayor Zhao.
Magister, who was that?
This coupon didn't even give for very tasty
Magister?
food.
Our worst fears realized. A merciless centurion from a time when our land was ravaged by war. A creature bred for battle, with a lust for bloodshed. Murga.
So what's she need the robot for?
Well, she
Some
did
kind
just
of
say.
data in its memory banks, perhaps?
Oh, you mean
Something
more
crucial to the
specifically.
operation of this Bakunawa. That pilot, Corazon. She demanded that robot as well.
Cory isn't with her. There's no way she'd do that.
If you say so. An unfortunate coincidence, then.
Let me go after her! Please, Your Excellency!
And we'll figure out what's wrong with Cory and Carol's cool side story.
Power is unlike anything you or your companions have ever faced before. Still, perhaps there is a slight hope that she can be reasoned with.
Somehow, I don't think she wants to talk.
Yeah, and the thought of just giving her the drone gives my stomach the rumblies.
What about the one we took from Snake Man? It looks just like Pangu. Maybe it could fool her?
Yeah, a fresh lick of blue paint and nobody'll tell the difference.
A fair enough distraction. We must buy as much
Still
time
can't
as
believe
we
they
can
thought
to
this
free
plan
the
would
mayor.
work.
But first,
It's not a
we
good
need
plan.
to find a way inside that won't draw attention.
On screen.
Come in, my Shang-Tusian friends. This is Captain Kalau.
Perfect timing, Captain. We have an emergency.
Almost
I
too
am
perfect.
aware of the mayor's kidnapping threats. I believe that together we can quickly resolve this most dire of situations.
You have our gratitude, Captain. Do you have the mayor's location?
Indubitably, Mayor Zhao.
I'm
was
noticing a
last
little
seen
bit
in
of
the
skippy,
central
chubby
theater.
quality on
We'll
my
meet you
phone.
there.
The stream.
Stay vigilant, friends. Anything could happen.
It's just because it's trying to be too up line? No? Hold on. I'm just noticing streaming quality issues, and I'm trying to think about trying to resolve those. 'Cause I do remember when I was testing a stream once, Grim did say that the stream did have a tendency to not load quite so well, unless he did 480p, which, I mean, I don't know. I feel like I could probably just bump the bitrate higher, but I also feel like YouTube does have recommendations for lower bit rates, so I don't know. I don't quite know. I will have to toy around with that. If only I had noticed it earlier today, I could have toyed around with it today. Alright, well, opera time.
Dripping wet. This blue is not a judicious color.
Yeah, that label probably meant 20 to 24 hours, not...
Again, why did you think this plan would work, Carol? Anyways, what was that other, I mean, I'm doing very well with the time limit one, so I'm probably not going to change. Oh, yeah, no guarding. Absolutely not. I'm not going to use that. I can't believe that's only a 25 or to 20% bonus when you have no revivals being 25%, like, or time limit being 25%. Like, really? No guarding being only a 20% bonus? That's, like, really notable. That's a big drawback to not have for a reward that is not even worth a letter grade all on its own. Although then again, maybe the stream just looks... I was just thinking, maybe the stream just ends up looking choppier than it is on my phone because, you know, I would be both, in fact, streaming it and watching it on my Wi-Fi, so yeah, perhaps that explains things a little bit. Oh, bloody hell, let me get up here. I wonder how the time attack's gonna work for this stage, because I remember there was a very long, very long segment at the end for, like, choosing a whole bunch of, different, mini stages to go through. So I feel like there had to have been a second, stage all on its own, right? Oh, right, the stand block gimmick. I do not remember. I remember not liking this very much. Didn't feel executed well, so screw it. I'm just gonna wall jump my way out of here. That's much more effective. Alright, get that going. Go up here. Just climb up. Lilac would actually have to solve that puzzle. I'll take that chest. Why the hell not? Alright, good stuff. You know, I am only just really realizing the fact that, like, the way I'm playing Carol means I'm probably not going to have, I'm probably going to be lacking in the, like, little enemy, orb drop department. So it's probably going to be a little bit harder for me to get some of the items that I want. But, I mean, I am already pretty much kitted out to what I need, so I don't think I'm going to be at that much of a disadvantage. I really do hate how much these things pre-fire you, though. It's like, they got this Mega Man X placement thing kind of going for them, where they fire before you get on screen, and they're really fucking annoying about that. Hey, Proto. I like that Carol's got a cool new top speed run animation we got to point out before. Yeah, no, I mean, it really reflects kind of like, you know, the whole, like, ninja training type thing that she had, too. She has that, she has that, you know, a pose that you think, like, Shadow Man would hold as he's running out in the wild. I think it really looks nice, too. Although, honestly, you know, it's not like we get to see it all too much because Carol is just barreling forward, jumping, and, wall climbing everything. But still, when you actually do get to see it, it's quite nice. Ow. Oh, right. Wall jump. Ow. Yeah, okay, that's my fault for not using the momentum there properly. And that's the game's fault for just deciding that that guy should be there. It's gonna happen again. Yup, okay. Learn my lesson. Ooh, metal shield. Yes, please. Okay, Carol does struggle a little bit more with getting the maximum bonus out of those bonus rings, but it's fair enough compensation. She's a little bit slower, just so that way she can have insane mobility and attack. Alright, I forget. When was this thing vulnerable? Just when it's doing all this hoppy motion type bullshit? I guess so. Alright, not the easiest thing to hit it with the jump disc. Had to actually have a little bit of timing. Uh-oh, I'm actually running low on time. I haven't run low on time in a couple stages. It's because I'm just not hitting this thing very well. It's pretty damn dodgy. It's like I'm just gonna get stupidly aggressive now. There we go. Yeah, she both doesn't have a dragon boost for the instant acceleration, and, I mean, she kind of has her little cat pounce double jump thing for a little bit of instant acceleration, but it's not even as instant acceleration as, like, Lilac's dodge is, you know?
I'm approaching the rendezvous point.
Yeah, intended to be aggro. Just get onto the enemy and just, you know, kill things, and it's a good strategy.
Bring an offering of peace.
Oh, before I get on with the level, though, I can talk about one other thing I could show off, just for funsies. As you might remember, I do actually bother to grow plants at home. Just, you know, simple things, nothing terribly complicated. Just a good thing to spend a little time taking care of. So I thought I would show some progress. So this is currently my Mother of Thousands plant. It's growing very well under the grow light. That's just a little bit off screen. There used to be like 2 or 3 of these little buds in the soil pot, but there's just the one now. But that one is doing quite healthy. It's growing like a pair of new leaves like every few weeks or so. So it's actually holding up quite nicely. I like it quite a bit. And you can see it's kind of got little buds forming on the ends of some of the bigger leaves as well, which I wonder if that's supposed to actually like bud out into further, like, you know, size, because that's kind of what I've seen these things are supposed to look like. They're supposed to kind of look like, you know, these big serrated leaves with like almost lily pad shaped protrusions coming out of each leaf, and they just you know, Grim once described it as kind of looking like an eldritch horror of a plant, which not entirely wrong, but I think it is going to look neat. I hope that once it actually gets warmer, I can transfer it into a one of the bigger plant pots that I have just off screen there, and it'll actually be able to take off and flourish as a big plant rather than, you know, the small little one. Hey Pangu, thank you for the plant compliment. Also, must have been, well, I don't know if you were here for it necessarily, but must have been funny earlier the fact that you got to, you know, hear your name be called out within the game. There's a character called Pangu in the game. Ain't that neat? Mother of Thousands, isn't that a Quake reference? Unfortunately, Grim isn't here. Yeah, no, I have no idea. Yeah, Grim would be the Quake expert, but, well, that's one of my plants. And the other one that I actually started growing was, well, you know, every once in a while you have some garlic in your cupboard that you haven't cooked quickly enough, and it starts sprouting in your bag. And, you know, I decided, you know what, I had 2 of those cloves of garlic, I'm gonna start growing them, and this time I remember to actually keep the papery skin on top to kind of protect it from disease as it is. And would you look at that, I already have very tall shoots coming out of this soil, this little cup of soil that I have. I would estimate that, I don't know, those leaves are maybe about like 9 to 12 inches high, and the root system is grown quite nicely in that little cup right there. Again, once it gets warmer, I would hope to transfer it to the bigger pot, but thankfully, you know, garlic is a pretty hardy plant overall, at least as far as temperature goes. Yeah, I had the same experience, Pangu, with growing garlic the first time, but that was because I inadvertently, without doing my research first, I took off like the outery paper skin that's on like each clove, and you're not supposed to do that apparently because that helps protect it from mold and bacteria and all that kind of stuff. Just, I don't know why a thin layer of dry paper, you know, quote unquote paper like that works, but it does work apparently. So, yeah, thanks for the compliment. I'm assisted by the fact that I have some UV grow lights that really keep these guys energized, so it helps out. If I just had to purely rely on the sun and put them next to my cold-ass windows in the winter, I'm not sure I would be getting good results. I had a really impressive jalapeno plant a while back, but that just also kind of withered up and died, and never wanted to actually it flowered a bunch, didn't give me any fruits. Look forward to these guys growing flowers, bees love them. Well, thankfully, these are strictly indoor plants because I live in the city. There's no outdoor place to put them whatsoever, so this is where they will be, and the most I have to deal with is like little gnats and shit that decide to make their way into the apartment sometimes, but I have I have bacteria that help a bacterial powder that actually helps control their eggs from growing, so I can pretty effectively denat my apartment as necessary. All right, cool. Well, planticide aside. I think maybe I mean, I don't know. Depends on how long these survive and if I can actually get them to grow in the big pots. If I can't get them to grow in the big pots, I'll definitely be trying pepper plants again because I don't know. Look, I got an actual jalapeno out of a pepper plant once when I used to live out in Ohio for grad school. I want to relive that magic again and actually have my own food grown. I mean, even if it's just one. That's all that matters to me, baby. Alright, let's see if I can't do this a little bit more. Yeah, kind of like this, a little strategically, where I don't actually have to run this gauntlet 3 times, but I can actually all lower these guys gradually. Saves a little bit of time. Oh, well. Me and my big mouth. And of course, that asshole, oh right, this stage introduces all the enemies that I fucking hate. I hate every enemy in this stage. These guys aren't too bad, but, oh god, the spike ball jesters. I have just such an annoying amount of protection around them, and these stupid, disgusting fire lip things are immune to attacks, so just have to get around them, which is not very convenient when they just pop right in front of you. Don't really have time to react to them. Like that. See, even though I just turned on, for those of us joining us, I only turned on a little bit earlier in the stream, basically a zoom out feature for the camera in this game, so that way it's zoomed out more often than it is not. And even with the zoom out, it is still really hard to actually make out, you know, an enemy coming at you when you're flying at Mach speeds. Oh god, I love Carol's mobility. It's so good. Alright, okay, still just gotta do 3 of these, I believe. Wow, level very much not designed with Carol in mind. So easy to just cheese the whole thing. But we like that. Oh, wait a minute. That's a goodie. I want that. Ooh, okay, that makes up for the whole me not killing very many enemies thing. That'll be useful for purchasing. Oh, right, there's a shield over there. I would like that. Nope, Carol's stuck in a box. Get out of there. Get the cat out of the bag. Oh, health. Very useful right now. I would still like those. Alright, there's one. Oops. Oh, I talked about this earlier. Not sure if you all were just hanging back there, but if anybody's interested in this, I found out today that there's a recompilation of Banjo-Kazooie for the PZ that just got released with native 60 frames per second support and mod support, and also the feature exclusive to the Xbox version of Banjo-Kazooie, that the game will save your notes, the notes you collect in each stage, whenever you collect them, so you no longer have to collect all 100 every single time you play a level. It's great. I saw a stream of Pink Kitty Rose playing this today, and gives me motivation to actually finally get around to playing Banjo-Kazooie. I mean, I've seen people play the game before when I was younger, just, you know, in the golden age of YouTube Let's Plays. Watched, like, I think maybe Chugga Conroy and Nintendo Capri Sun play them. Maybe it was them or someone else. But yeah, it would be a really good time to play that game because of the quality of life features that now exist. All right, 2 out of 4. Let's go over here. This one should be simple enough. Just run past everything. No need to fight these guys. And batter up. Ah, oops. Oh, there's a way easier way of doing this section. Don't actually have to aim for the baseball in the middle. Big badass enemy that never turns around. Classic trope. And I think that might have been the exact same angle I hit twice. Impressively bad. I'll take the free crystals, why not? And how about this one? Well, here's a good section to actually be able to take a look at Carol's top speed running animation. We might actually get to see it for a few moments here, since we have stuff that moves me at max speed. Although, of course, the very nature of moving at max speed means that it goes by quick. Blink and you miss it. Alright, that's the 4 necessary out of 6. True, it is the baseball minigame. You gotta pay deference to the baseball minigame. You might be a little bit behind their scorebar. You might want to refresh the, might want to refresh your stream sync. At least in golf, I don't know, I kind of like golf. I mean, I'm not good at golf, or mini golf or what have you, but I think golf is still kind of fun. I'm certainly not good at baseball, and I have no actual interest in real baseball either. I don't really have much interest in sports at all, honestly. Never was my thing. I play video games on the internet as an anime character, or anime/Mega Man character. It's not usually a winning combination for sports. Oops. Missed. Alright, come on, do your bombing runs. I'll take the hit to the shield. That's a good trade-off. Make this go by a little faster. Oop. Missed my jump disc. There we go. Hey Chris, welcome. Do you like golf, or do you like golf video games? I mean, you know, it's some golf video games are fine. I mean, I liked Wii Golf. That was my, Wii Sports Golf. That was kind of my main golf minigame. I never really played stuff like, Mario Strikers or anything like that. Just that kind of thing wasn't for me. Or not Mario Strikers, but you know what I mean. One of them, like, Mario Golf games. I was just too, not on console to, like, actually have, to be playing those games, that series. I like, you know, when games kind of use golf as, like, a minigame gimmick. Like, Wario Land 3 does golfing minigames pretty well. They're pretty fun. It's like you're tackling an enemy and trying to get it into the hole at the end, but, you know, you're trying also not to get into the rough, so that way you can actually aim things well. I think it's good. Golf isn't a sport, therefore it's for me. And fair point. Fair enough. Liked Wii Sports, don't care for sports games with too many hyper-realistic variables. I mean, yeah, there's a certain point where, you know, you inject enough reality into any video game, it's kind of crap.
Come in, Cap. Is everything all
I mean, you know, the more realistic they try to end up making, like, a shooting game, the worse it tends to be. I mean, you know, especially if you go full realism on a shooting game, it's like, well, okay, I am going to bleed out now, like, from, like, maybe two hits. This is not fun.
Where are you? Say something if you can hear us!
Neo Turf Masters on the Neo Geo is your favorite golf/sports game?
It's Captain Clow!
I don't think I've ever heard of that.
He's all right. Hey, Cap.
If you ever, if our paths ever cross in VC for you to stream it, then I think that'd be pretty fun.
For the decoy? Captain?
There's someone behind him! Corey, what are you in short stuff?
And it's the henchman it's the henchman group. No.
What? That's crazy, scary lady. Wrong! We're all buddies and best pals over here. What?
The cat. I know, now there's two of them.
What's going on? You're all working for Murga? Are you all brainwashed?
Corey/Corazon. She's a cool character. Apparently we're gonna learn more about her because Carol's sister. Wow.
Some injustices.
We'll actually get to explore her story this time around in this playthrough. And not be Scratch, Grounder, and Coconuts, but they're still a joy to watch. They're honestly pretty similar, all things, honestly. I mean, you know, I can see, you can make an argument for Kala being either Coconuts or Grounder, I think. And then you could probably say that, you could also argue that, you know, Oz, Coconuts, or Grounder. I guess that leaves Corey to be Scratch by default, but I feel like Scratch is a little bit too empty-headed for that.
Now that all the players
Is this a furry-forward game?
What
gave you that impression? Sorry, that was maybe a little too loud.
We had a deal, Murga. The deal did not include the strategy.
There are maybe it's more of a Sonic kind of you know, based game, right? Like it's meant to be it was originally a Sonic fan series type of thing, and so, you know, you end up having a lot of just, like, you know, your little animal humanoid species, just like Sonic. You get your hedgehogs, your echidnas, you got, I guess, there's like a hawk in one of them. There's also like, there's Blaze the Cat. So, you know, it's kind of similar along that line. Oh yeah, Oz a primate, so Coconuts. Corey must be Grounder, and I guess green, so that kind of makes sense. And then I guess Scratch ends up being Kalau? Alright, sure, why not? Also, sorry if I'm talking over the cutscene, but I did hear this last time I played as Lilac, so...
I would never hurt my beloved sibling.
Yeah, I know, I set that up for you, Proto. There's a hawk too, huh? Yeah. Oh no, Chris, that's not a hot take at all. I can't get into Madden or football or anything or soccer like that at all. Like, why on earth would I want to play realistic sports in a video game? Sorry, those are games made for normies. There's a reason there's a joke on Twitter about, you know, people falling asleep when a game doesn't have guns or ball in it, because that's what people don't understand about games. It caters to the normal audience. I like games with guns too, but there's more to it than that. And I would never be caught dead playing a fucking FIFA game. Anyways, I forgot what this boss does. I know it's a very routine pattern, so... Okay, I think it's already on its loop, so. Does some shit like this, does a lot of bouncing nonsense. Then it comes back down and it breathes fire. Okay, perfect. Oh my god, Carol hits so hard. It's ridiculous. And it's already dead, or at least phase 1. There isn't enough fan service in the game to cater to the true furries. Yeah, I think thankfully. And there's nothing wrong with furry fan service, but it definitely would not be a good fit for this game. It's it's like I said, it's Sonic. It's a little bit more serious, or more kid friendly, I guess. Something like that.
3,
2,
1.
activate.
Suplex whoever thought personally reverting chat to top chat was a good idea. Yeah, no, I mean, it was meant to be able to filter out people being mean, essentially. Because they're not going to be saying, that's mostly what it filters out is, swears and slurs, but, it's not like swears are necessarily bad. We're not being like, don't say swears around here. Okay, this boss actually has enough health to make a fight with Carol pretty interesting. Forgot about all of it, what it does. Ow! Oh, your big-ass ears managed to hit me. Lame. Well, that didn't go very far through your armor, huh? TikTok takes a much more 1984 approach to censorship. Yeah, it sure does, especially now. Ain't it great that we now, TikTok's now owned by like a US government subsidiary and you can't say the word Epstein without getting censored? That's fucking cool, ain't it, huh? Who could have possibly seen this coming? Find joy in a game where you're, let's see, guns where you're fighting Nazi zombies. I mean, yeah, no, it's classic formula for a reason. I will say I didn't really get into the original, like, COD zombies. It just, I can't get in the mechanics. It's too much like, uh-oh, you got hit by one zombie. All of your momentum is gone. And you're going to die now. But I did get into like the Call of Duty Cold War a little bit when Defective forced me in.
I have this perfectly under control.
Yeah, Mayor Zhao, it's fine. This is your problem now. Yeah, I'm not on TikTok either, but I just keep up with the news.
Gong, do you copy? Magister, Ascal, anyone?
You know.
This was a trap.
I mean, this was that thing that like was at the end of the Biden administration, and it was like, yeah, no, we're totally going to like force TikTok to go and be in another thing. It was a bipartisan effort, and it's like now the Americans get to own it and filter what's good and not good content.
So uncool.
But I guess, anyways, enough of that talk. It's a little bit unfun for a fun game like this. I mean, it's a serious topic, it's worth discussing, but, you know. Watch Instagram Reels? No, I'm actually pretty thoroughly not on, anything fun. Anything fun that the youngins do. I only succumbed to getting, Twitter and Blue Sky because I was, you know, I started this whole streaming hobby thing. It's like, well, I need to have a place to announce my stream, so that way there might be new people, you know, filtering on in if YouTube's algorithm isn't going to, you know, take care of it for me. I mean, you know, YouTube algorithm's the main thing, but, you know, every VTuber establishes, and most streamers establish, say, some kind of social media presence, so I had to as well. I would have preferred to never have to do so, but, well, here we are, and now I can't stop. Wow, alright, take away all of my shield, why don't you? A good fucking shot. Use your socials for posting art. Yeah, no, I mean, that's a good thing, too. If I was actually an artist, then yeah, that would be a good purpose for it. I know that's basically what Dirt Milk uses, like Twitter, and well, I told him to make a blue sky when everybody was doing it, and he did. But does he actually post there or use it? I don't think so. He's kind of, like many of us, got too used to what was available on Twitter and just kind of was like, well, everything's here. Why move to the new space? So, you know, he has one over there, but yeah, he mostly does just use like Twitter for looking at other artists' art and reposting it and stuff like that. Ow, what the? Okay, so those... Alright, so the little water things actually do kind of have a bit of a homing property when shot out of that thing's mouth. Ow. Managed to make a boss enemy where the water is more hazardous than the fire. Yeah, posting art to Twitter now is like a... I'm surprised people... The only reason people still do it is because it actually gets reach out there. I mean, no artist wants to, because, yeah, everything is like automatically terms of service, can't opt out now. You're stuck having everything fed to Grok. All your life's work is just, you know, stolen, so it sucks. There's just something so special about an app that collects so much data about you. It curates a feed tailored exactly to your interests. I don't know if it's necessarily special. I think a lot of apps do that. I think YouTube does that as well.
I won't. Not like this. There has to be a better way than this.
It's useful to, you know, I mean, I use YouTube to, you know, get cool stuff recommended to me, but, you know.
No, never again. Earth dragons are
I'm sure it's good to have nice stuff on TikTok fed to you, but, you know.
Your Excellency, what have they done to you?
Yeah, they also stalk you. I mean, they sell your information off to advertisers, so that way they can, like, predict if you're, like, I mean, you know. I mean, even back in the 2010s, there's already articles being like, yeah, the data from your search history can basically predict if you're pregnant or gay before anybody else knows you are. Like, even yourself sometimes. It's messed up what big data can do.
The lives and ideals of this kingdom are but an extension of my own.
YouTube Reels is amazing. I don't, look, I watch a bunch of YouTube shorts, and I produce them, but I never, ever just scroll through the shorts tab. I just, like, oh look, my homepage, it recommended me a short from a creator I like. I'm going to watch that. Okay, I'm pressing backspace now, and I'm not going to just scroll through YouTube shorts endlessly. I don't know, it's just not my thing, because it's like, I feel like my homepage just offers me better recommendations, because like if I just keep scrolling through like whatever YouTube shorts they feed me, eventually it's just giving me like, why am I getting like some random dude talking about like the history of archery? I don't really care about this. Or why is there some dude being like, wow, what happens if you go ahead and drop these, or here's how to make a 5-minute DIY like pink glitter juice. Like, wow, really? No, this is stuff for the normals. I don't care. Okay, well, alright. I'm being too aggressive for this fight. Need to remember that Big Lady has sword, and Carol needs to respect that. Alright, well, let me see. Maybe I can actually beat the super boss as Carol if I'm careful. I could do it before I actually have to beat the super boss. Alright, and here's Murga's second phase. I forgot she does this. Yeah, no, that wasn't gonna work. Alright, well, optional success for that boss anyways. Oh, no, wait. It's not optional success. Oh, okay. I didn't actually fail it at first as Lilac, so I didn't realize that you actually need to succeed here. Or, well, I failed it first as Lilac, but I had the option to revive and just, like, get the last little speck of health off, so... Right, it also seems, as usual, the jump disc is the key to victory here. Such a good fucking utility that Carol got in this game, my god. Okay, now Murga's gonna try a lot harder. And she's putting out way more, harder to dodge as a melee transit character. Oh wait, her energy is worn off. All right, we're so back. Oh well, no, her energy's back. All right, it's bad. Wait until she gets tired again. Wait until the antagonist tires themselves out. Alright, antagonist is tired. It's not free still, but, you know, there are more opportunities for attack now. There we go. Okay. Whew. I didn't get my time bonus, but hey, I'm not being... Oh, no, I am being ranked on this. Oopsie. Whatever. Sorry, now let me catch up on chat. Don't know, I scroll through them, I'll just watch some of the ones I like. Yeah, it basically sounds like the same thing to me, too. When you're getting a chem stream for pink glitter juice, though, I mean, you can just, like, mix guava juice with glitter, and, like, that basically does it. You don't need chemistry. I don't scroll YouTube Shorts, because even YouTube can't escape brain rot video. True. Well, YouTube can't... It's not like YouTube's trying to escape it. It's more like YouTube's trying to embrace it and failing.
There's
too many of them!
Oh, no!
We will bring peace and stability to this city at any cost! We will not bow down to traitors!
Oh, she's got the angry eyes.
And that's it. We're out of here.
Where's my ability to play as General Gong? He seems like he has a cool
What about
moveset.
the Magister? He needs to answer for everything he's done.
If he wants to prolong his suffering, then so be it. His time will come soon enough. And if any of his allies return, I will kill them.
Now, time for the big expedition dump of the game.
No! No!
enough, Nira! We've lost!
Cowards! How could you all just run away?
Hey, you ran away with
This
us.
isn't a battle we could win. Right now, we have to get everyone to safety. Then we can figure out what to do.
It's my home.
Yeah, yes, I
It'll
know.
be okay, Lady Nira.
It hasn't blown up yet. It's fine.
Forgive me.
We should get moving.
I should have known better than to trust again.
Okay. I mean, it's not like we really I mean, look, we did our best.
You have all done this world a great service. As long as my plans advance appropriately, your city will not be harmed.
I don't know how that squares with, like, the whole plan to blow up the moon that happens later. But, sure. I mean, I guess the city won't be harmed in the sense the buildings aren't harmed, but I think the, like, the social unit of the city isn't gonna be fine. Hi, Spade. Standing atop the city, gathering intel.
Scal must have been talking to them behind my back. Even as I was training him, I should have been paying more attention. I failed my kingdom.
Now General Gong gets to have his existential crisis.
Perhaps. But the fisherman's role should not be ignored.
Okay. I think I get that, Magister. Of course, now I'm hungry.
Me too. I'm starving.
Wait a minute. I hope I still have them.
Yes! The coupons!
Oh my god, that was a loud sound effect.
Shelter. Let's head to Shangmu.
Your Excellency.
It is a sound idea.
I'm sure Mayor Zhao will be very happy to see. Oh, we left him for dead, didn't we? Hi, Mayor Zhao. We definitely didn't leave you tied up because we forgot about you like 5 minutes ago.
Oh, it's you. Welcome.
Hi, Mayor Zhao. We're ready to redeem our coupons.
Oh, but of course! Just step right this way. Who's that?
You couldn't tell by the robes.
Magister, you rube. Pay your respects.
Oh, boy, is this, awkward.
It's a long story. Can we explain it all inside, please?
Oh, I know I'm gonna regret this. Come on.
Look, you owe us this, Mayor Zhao. You were trying to steal the Kingdom Stone from us last game.
Who's going to be my Battlesphere champion now?
A talking fish just took over all of Shang-Tu, and that's what you're worried about?
Yeah. Oh, but also dibs on the Battlesphere champion title?
So can we stay here?
I suppose.
Yeah, I already got that title, Carol. I already went and took all the challenges on. I think you're already the Battlesphere champion. Don't worry about it.
Your Excellency, about what Murga was telling us, was any of that true?
Yes.
Why?
It was a different time. We were at war. We had no choice.
No choice? How was almost wiping out an entire race even a choice?
And here's where you find out this is
There are
actually
no
a serious
good choices
game.
in war. There is only survival, and the means to achieve said survival. Surely someone of your upbringing would understand that.
Oh no! Don't you dare try and guilt trip me! I never killed anyone when I was in the Red Scarves!
And yet, did you not behave in a manner contrary to your true self, simply because to do otherwise would invite the scorn of your peers? Did you not comfort yourself with the hopeless lie that you were a good person,
Ouch.
in spite of the crimes you committed?
Well, you know, some crimes don't make you bad.
You don't know what you're talking about! You don't know anything!
Hey, that's enough! That's still the Magister you're shouting at. Besides, this here is a library.
Can't be too loud in the library. Well, I should point out for the people just joining us, the plot synopsis, and if you want my first reactions to the plot and reading all these really cool books that actually explain the plot in more detail, But the summary is that, so the Magister is an Earth Dragon. We learn this now in this game when his hat got pulled off. And there was many years ago, there was perhaps some kind of very brutal cleansing of a certain population of water dragons that happened because they Earth dragons landed here and then from space, and then they maybe wanted to make the water dragons do work for them, even though the water dragons welcomed them with open arms, and then that got messy from there. And now Murga, the big lady we fought just now, she awoke because of the events of the first game. And now she's trying to, take revenge for the fact that there are no more of her peoples at all, ever. And the Magister is kind of oh shit, I didn't think I would have to deal with this. This was what my grandfather did. Uh-oh, now we have to deal with the legacy of colonialism. Fun stuff. It's genuinely a really good story, though. I loved reacting to it the first time when I was playing through with Lilac. This game takes what was, a silly, fun story from the previous game, and with, silly and fun, relatively speaking. I mean, you were defending the planet from an alien invader who, really tortured the shit out of your character. But, now we're talking about, a big systemic issue, and I think that's cool. It's my kind of game. Apologies, I must commit myself to research. Mayor Chao's library is vast, but one man with only so many hours in the day. Whatever secrets the water dragons possess might lie within these books somewhere to work. Which, oh yeah, he also, our Magister did not really inform himself of all of the planet's history. It was, again, one of those things he really didn't think about how much this was his problem. He thought the past was the past, and it's oh yeah, totally, my grandparents wouldn't, lie to me about what happened. Turns out they might have. Because, let me just see. Info on water dragons. Read about them. They're, let's see. They were all the indigenous people on Avalis. They were the ones most favored by the Earth Dragons. Yet their sudden and vicious betrayal is such a blow to the peaceful Earth Dragons that they actually forge on this world. All but cleanse from the face of Avalis. Ugh. Yeah, so you can tell there's some and calling them warmongers, you can tell there's some very specific history written in these books. So, it's a game that actually is able to very nicely discuss serious things when you look past the very awesome gameplay in it. I was in Mayor's house, Transcendental Meditation Garden, heard a crash, assumed it was just me. Yeah, that would be a good assumption. Oh, Mayor's house kidnapped. Oh well. Did manage to catch up and free him. That's nice. Libby was meant to be the Libre office mascot. Oh man, that's so funny how things actually connect like that. I can see where maybe putting this as your mascot would maybe make Gen Xers running away from Microsoft Office a little bit confused, but I think she would have made a good mascot, a good color scheme for it, a nice kind of librarian type character. I especially like how her ears are designed, got the nice green inside of there and the black tips on them. Good contrast. Ooh, food.
Good evening, my lovely fugitive guest. Dinner is...
Oh, subtle as a brick, aren't you, Mayor Zhao?
Delish. Oh man, I totally forgot how hungry I was.
Carol, you never forget about how hungry you are.
Not after what happened tonight.
Speaking of which, tonight has not been easy. We have lost the battle, but the war is not over yet.
Yeah, you weren't saying that an hour ago.
Strategy. Murga is a threat to all of Avalis.
Yeah, and I doubt you'd want her coming to visit your city again, Zach.
Also, the Magister's one of those characters who's so epic that the wind blows even indoors on his face.
She'll be fried, like this plate of fried plantains right here. Yeah, only more like blackened bananas, as these babies have clearly been cooked to golden perfection.
Woohoo! Pass me some of that, will ya?
One moment. Here you are.
Focus!
Good throw.
So what do we know about Murga, anyway? I mean, what else?
Murga comes from a time when Shang-Tu was at war with the island nation of Perusa. She was uncontrollable, laying waste to entire armies single-handedly.
He had protagonist armor.
My ancestors were unable to end her, but they did devise a way to contain her. They sealed her and her destructive potential away with the power of the Kingdom Stone.
The Kingdom Stone. So when the stone was shattered...
Game 1.
That Brevin. Another calamity we can lay at his feet.
But what else? Murga seems to be completely set on her vengeance. Why? All the
Well, you
water
know.
dragons are gone now.
Well,
And
that's
then
kind of a
there's
good reason.
Bakunawa. Just what is that thing? There's so much we don't know, and the only people who can tell us are long dead.
Oh, those people may be dead, but there's no reason why they can't talk.
I will now cast Speak to
They
Dead.
Talk, I mean, but
Oh.
my
Well,
library has
okay.
the largest collection of historical texts
I was
in
hoping
all of
Mayor
Galaxy.
Zhao is like a super cool, like level 6 wizard from D&D, but you know.
Those times.
Wow, that sounds super neat. I'd love to read them.
Certainly. Our rental fees are very reasonable.
Then I will commit myself to research. Perhaps an answer to our current predicament lies within those texts.
I'd love to help too. If that's okay, Your Excellency.
A second pair of eyes would be useful.
Yeah, while you guys read, I'm gonna go find Corey and talk her out of this.
Yeah, reading's for squares,
Absolutely not.
dude.
She's with them. That makes her our enemy.
She attacked us, Carol. She put you in danger.
Okay, fair points all around, but listen, I know how she thinks. It's all about money to her. If you, drop some moolah on me to bribe her or something, I'm sure she'd switch sides just like that.
Everything you just said does not help your case in the slightest. A mercenary who would work for the highest bidder and change loyalties at the drop of a hat is inherently untrustworthy.
I concur. It would be an unnecessary risk.
Come on, we could use her help. She has that huge airship thing too.
Don't mean to toot my own horn here, but fastest airship in the country right here.
Not exactly the
We
strongest
appreciate the
airship,
gesture.
though, Mayor Zhao.
And we shall avail ourselves of that service as well.
Oh, well, I didn't mean... I guess I did but...
It is settled. The mercenary is too great a risk.
Bragged his
Let's
way into
focus on the
actually letting us
immediate
use
task
his, like,
ahead of us.
turbo
Assess the
Bugatti.
threat of Murga and stop this Bakunawa.
Who created the 7 fan arts beside my avatar? Well, thanks for asking. Let me remember. Let's see. Starting from... Oh, hold on. I need to listen to Carol. This is unique dialogue I haven't heard before.
Hold on, sis. I'm coming.
Okay, well, it was 2 lines of dialogue. But starting from the left, we have a Pop Team Epic Crash. I actually edited that one. I just went into Paint and did some paint bucket stuff, and voila, I made that. It's great. Let's see, because I didn't actually, like, draw all the line art. I just kind of took it from I literally just ripped it from, like, the manga page and just painted it in. Then next to that is the Crash with the kind of laptop, or the tablet type thing. That was made by Dirt Nulk. I commissioned that for the Mega Man RPG streams. Then we have the Crash Thinking. That was done by Grim. We have Crash Spamton, also done by Grim. Then we have Crash Friend, also done by Grim. We have the 8-Bit Crash, done by Dirt Nulk for the Mag Mammal 3 streams. And then we also have Mancubus Crash, which was done by Proto for the Doom stuff. I put them there because I used to put, sprites and stuff from each game as I was playing them to kind of, theme things a little bit better. But, I really kind of, it was taking an extra, long time each week to, prepare for streams by putting sprites from, whatever game I'm about to play down there. And then when it's like, oh, I'm playing a game that isn't sprite-based, I'm playing, an actual 3D video game, this is kind of a problem. So I just kind of stopped putting stuff down there, and I had the fan art down there. I don't know what else to put down there, because otherwise it's just weird blank space. I don't have oh, here's a sub goal, or here's a follow goal or anything like that. I don't like displaying that on stream. It's a little bit of a disingenuous way of I won't go that far, but I don't feel like it is useful at this time to put it down there. But I'll take suggestions. Y'all have any good ideas for what to put down there? I would not pass up on them. But anyways, I would say this is about, I think, a good place to stop for the night, because it sounds like we're about to get into another big level with a plot dump if I keep going forward, so, I am going to call it, then. We'll actually be able to get onto, some of Carol's more unique stuff, next stream, where it seems like we're gonna be going to talk to her sister, and, you know, just see what the hell happened between them off screen while Lilac was off doing hero girl shit. So yeah, I ask if you enjoyed the content that you please press the like button and maybe also do the hype button as well, and like share it with people if you would like to share it with people, and subscribe if you're not subscribed. All of the interactable things that YouTube makes me say. Otherwise, I don't get. Otherwise, I get beaten over the head with nickels at the end of every day. It's crazy how they actually just manage to find you and do that. Yeah, I'll be back next week with more Mag Mammal 1. I don't think it's going to be the end of Mag Mammal 1 because I probably am going to still have to take another stream to do like some of the bonus content. And then we'll be back to Doom the Plutonia experiment next Tuesday. So nice. And I might start doing I might do a chem stream next week. Maybe. We'll see. Next Thursday. But yeah, that's on the docket, and hope you all have a good night. Oh yeah, if you haven't joined the Discord yet, join the Discord, and I do have, as I mentioned, I have a Twitter and Blue Sky. I'll also link down in the description if you want to follow me there. I tend to talk, I tend to just use it as a place to share my opinions more and retweet stuff. I don't really have much of a Twitter or Blue Sky presence. I don't really like posting to social media, but, you know, you could follow me there if you like. But yeah, that'll do it for me tonight. Good luck on your thumbnail, Proto. I'll be excited to see that. And be sure to post that in a self-promo. I can maybe swing by for a little bit. Have a good night, everybody, and I'll see you when I see you on the next stream or whenever in the Discord or something like that. Catch you later. Bye.